Hey, this is new. I actually have like a use for my ring light now. I got a ring light like a while ago and I just never used it. So it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. So I've tried to do YouTube for a while and I just never found like the joy. Because I stream on Twitch and then I just, you just edit the Twitch stream, put it online, and it's good. But I never felt like right for me. Like I didn't want to just upload gameplay videos. I like Twitch streaming, but I just like actually uploading them, it really kind of bugged me. I'd rather put more time to something else. So what I've always heard is just upload your hobby onto YouTube. Just record yourself doing your hobby and people find you and maybe you'll get somewhere, maybe you won't. My hobby is writing. So if you look up writing on YouTube, a lot of what comes up is just like tips and tricks or yeah, just tips and tricks, really. And I mean, the bulk of my knowledge I learned from writing is through tips and tricks videos on YouTube. So I feel like I'm just be saying what I've learned from other YouTube videos on YouTube, and I kind of feel like that's stealing. So I have been thinking for a while, how can I put my writing on YouTube? So the obvious option would be to write something and then put it on YouTube. It would be like a TV show or a short or something like that. But that would then require either getting a cast and shooting locations and equipment to actually film the thing, or if it's animated, then to have animation talent and artists and voice actors. And it's a lot of work when if I was like a car guy, I could just say, "Here's my car. Cool, huh?" That's why I am excited to announce a new series I plan to start called Story Break. A series where I take a deep dive on stuff I've been writing, be it individual scenes, whole character arcs, whole story threads, and hopefully it'll give you an idea of what to do when you write a script yourself. I definitely got inspiration from this when Ryan George did a pitch meeting revisited and he showed a bit of his editing process on how he would rewrite the episode. And I saw at least one person's comment say that was very interesting and they'd like to see more of it. And so this is kind of it. I think it's going to be interesting. I hope you think it's interesting. It's going to be weird, I'm sure, and we'll see how things go. So, if you don't know how I like to write TV scripts, which are very different from what most people read, which is books. Where in a book, you're trying to get as much detail about everything across as much as you can, a TV script is more focused on just the story aspect of things. Everything that is listed in all of it is based around the story, and if it's not story related, it shouldn't be in there because you're trying to keep this short. So, how a TV script is written is broken down into 5 main aspects. There are a few more here and there. There's the scene heading, which is if it's outside or inside, where you are, and what time of day it is. There's the action, which is literally what happens. There's the characters, which are talking. There's dialogue of what they're saying. And then sometimes you get parentheticals, which are ways they say something or things they do while they're saying something. And then specific to television scripts, which is what I like to write, there are act breaks, which are pretty much just there to say when commercials should be. I want to get more people to know how to read scripts because I think I like writing scripts and I want more people to be able to enjoy scripts. Also, when I write, I tend to use Dan Harmon's Story Circle, so I'll be referencing to that a lot. Dan Harmon himself has a great video breaking that down. I'll link that in the description for you to check out so you know what that is. But that's just how I like to structure my stories, and I'm sure I'll talk about story structure. Now, this is my own personal project, so you're probably wondering, why should I care about what you're writing? And I don't think you should. Weird, I know. But I think you should take my ideas and what I say I try to do here and there, and decide on your own if I succeeded or failed in those ideas, and I hope you take away some knowledge from this, be it do's or don'ts of whatever I'm trying to do here, and maybe I'll give you some ideas. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I actually writing? Well, I've been, for the past 4 months now, been obsessed with a concept I had for a fan fiction of Five Nights at Freddy's. Is it cringy? Yes. Should I be ashamed of it? Also, yes. Do I think it's a good story? Yes. I would say it is. Now, this is just what I'm writing, and it's pretty much just a thing I can showcase while I do this, as well as just something I already had laying around. The first episode is actually already out on Archive of Our Own. If you want to go read that, I'll link it in the description. And hey, if you end up actually liking the series, I'd be very appreciative, and hope you stick around for the rest of it. So I want to end things off really quick with in defense of fanfiction, because when people hear fanfic, they usually cringe out of instinct and assume it's going to be terrible. But I've always been a big supporter of fan fiction and fan projects in general. And there are a lot of other popular fan-based art mediums that people do genuinely like. Be it fan art, fan songs, fan games. Overall, there's a lot of ways people express their love for individual series through their art. And to me, fan fiction is expressing the love of a series through the art of writing. And if you come at it with that lens, I think you can have a rather enjoyable time reading and understanding fan fiction. So yeah, that's the new series. I hope you check it out. Be sure to read the script beforehand if you don't want spoilers, because I will be spoiling that thing next time. See you then.